Hey guys, Sarge here. Thursday, August 26th. I hope you're all doing good. Wherever you're at, I wish you an awesome day. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about gear, about prepping. Look around you. I hate saying, it sounds so retarded. If you look around you, you'll realize that things are not going well. I think everybody can feel it. I think everybody knows that something's wrong. The potato in chief is definitely not a reference by any standards. Good grief. And our dear leader, Castro's son up here in Canada, Fidel's son there, he's not much better. So this is going to be about, there's going to be some ranting and a little bit of talking about gear. I showed before bags like this bag back here, this Hazard 4 Plan B, with the pouches on it and the very little stuff, because now I took a lot of it out and I'm going to redo the bags, which, by the way, when you have a bug out bag, a get home bag or something like that, if it's not your everyday carry bag that you go in and out of every day, you should every 6 months to a year go through your bag to check to see what may have gone bad. Have you forgotten something? Did 3 weeks ago you picked the Band-Aids out, now there's no Band-Aids in it? You got to think about that. So every 6 months or so you should go back through your bags and make sure that everything that should be there is there. All right. So I showed this bag, 120 bucks. Now if you look right here, I got this regular backpack. Bought this at what we call Cambodian Tire here in Canada, and it was on sale for like, I think 29 or 24 bucks, I forget. I think it was 24. It was really not expensive. Reason I bought it: metal zippers. They're fairly good quality. I was like tugging on it in the store, so I figured if it's going to break, it's going to break in the store. It's got these, it doesn't look tactical, so if you want to have the gray man approach, perfect. It's got these little hooks that would permit me to hook anything on the outside. So if you're out in the woods, you want to collect some branches, some stuff, and you have some string, you can string it there. You can also put your coat there, whatever you want, an umbrella, you name it. It's got a little strap here, another little thing here. Why did I pick this one? It has a little bit of division in it. It doesn't have lining inside, okay? But it's got that plastified, rubberized finish. But it's not lined the way these guys are. However, at the bottom, if you look here, I don't know if it'll show in the video, but all these pieces here are second pieces that have been added on top of the material that makes the bag. So that's reinforcement all along the bottom. That's usually the part that's going to let go on you. That and the zippers are going to really like crap out on you. So this one was a little bit better quality. I've had this like 5-6 years. It's been in and out of my truck I don't know how many times. Every time I step out of the house and I need to carry some clothes with me for a day or two, it goes in this guy. I'm talking for work, if I have to go out of town, I'll use this guy. This one is more of a real dedicated bug out bag. Now look at this stupid little thing, makeup bag. I found this at Wally World at Malwart, and I've converted them to make these with. This one I even sewn one of these famous little what do they call them, molly straps to the back, so I can actually molly this to the bag right there, or I could put it in this strap here. These guys here, as you can read on this one, fire kit. You can put what you want in here. For example, in this guy, I have a flashlight. I have some burn underwater matches. I have some alcohol swabs. I have a needle here. There's some thread in there. I have batteries for my flashlight. I have a fire steel with a striker. I have a few Band-Aids in it, because you never know, you could cut yourself. This one is a dedicated fire kit. It's like there's matches, Vaseline cotton balls, striker with fire steel, lighter, only fire kit. That's all that's in here. Look how small this is. You could easily drop this in a cargo pant pocket and you're equipped. You're ready to face something. So this can easily be dropped in a glove case of a car, and you have something ahead of you. A lot of people will focus on gear. I've been watching a few videos, and you hear these guys, and yeah, if you're going to buy this knife, you got to get you this model because it's got the new S35VN steel, and this one is the CPM 3V, and that one, all beautiful and stuff. Here's the thing. If you're watching my video, wondering what kind of knife to buy, 3V, 35VN, all that crap ain't doing nothing for you. For one reason, you will not be able to sharpen it. Yes, they will keep a sharpened edge much longer, but when you will lose that edge, which all steels do lose their edge, and the more you use them, the more they're going to lose their edge, you will not be able to resharpen it. You're going to need one of those fancy-dancy sharpeners. And if you want to see these guys that show you these blades, they never sharpen them on a stump of a tree with a stone. No. They bring it back home to that $400 sharpening kit. Okay, that's cool when you're going out in the woods for a day and you're coming back, you go back out in the woods and you come back home. But if it's your tool that should something happen, massive storm, whatever, floods, or earthquake, whatever, volcano, you gotta leave. Well, are you bringing your sharpening kit with you? I have a stone that I keep in my EDC bag, and I can sharpen all my knives with. Why? All my knives are 1095, except for this one here. This is a Mora, light my fire, with the fire steel inside. That's the only one that isn't. The rest, this is SE5. I don't use this, almost not. Used it a few times. This is the knife I'm going to need when I need to break things down, when I need to get through a car door, when I need to break through a window, when I need something solid. This is what I'm going to be using. That's why I don't need to use it on an everyday basis. I don't use it on an everyday basis. I also have, that's for the woods, by the way. Here's one that's a little more urban-centric, shall we say. This is a K-Bar BK3. As you can see, not exactly designed to go out in the woods. It's got a serrated section about 2 inches long. The rest, including this and this, are sharpened edges. As Ethan Becker likes to call them, these are sharpened pry bars. Both the SC5 and the BK3 are 1/4 inch 1095 steel. Go look online. Plenty of people have done torture tests on this stuff. The SEs, particularly Rowan heat treat, is insane, but Becker is outstanding. So I got this. This one, as you can see, is a little more used. I've beaten the crap out of wood with this just to see what it would do. Break through a door, see how this would cut through, and it works. It works. So why 1095? Because with a simple sharpening, $5 sharpening stone that I keep in my bag, I can sharpen this on my leg. Takes me 5 minutes. It's back to almost razor sharp. I might have to sharpen it more often, but I can sharpen it. When the other one goes dull, you're screwed. Now, before buying, this is about 120 bucks, 130 bucks. This is about 150 bucks without all the equipment, because with all the equipment you're at about 250. So before you go buy these big things, I had other knives before. A Mora. If you're not into knives, get yourself a Mora. Mora, not the Garberg, the other one, the Cobel, whatever. 49 bucks. Awesome knife. You're going to get more than your money's worth. The one I like is this guy here. This and my Izula 2 are the knives I use the most. This sheath here, this Kydex sheath, I made. All my making. This is DPX Hest. Hostile Environment Survival Tool. I made a video 8 years ago when I bought this. As you can see, this one has been used extensively. The tip here has been 90 degreed, so I can actually strike a ferro rod with it. It's hollow inside the handles here. I have 4 burn underwater Yuko matches, and I have in a little baggie, I have some cotton balls that have been dipped in Vaseline soaked cotton balls. Sorry. And because DPX, their logo, I don't know if you can see it, is a skull. I had this little trinket from a spice bottle I had, so I put it on. I thought it was quite apropos. This little knife will do 95% of what you need to do. 95%. Thick enough that you can plant this in the tree and climb on it. You won't break this. Don't worry about it. It even has a wire cutter right here. You put the wire in there and you just twist and it'll snap the wires out. Really, really cool knife. This was about $100 when I bought it 8 years ago. I don't know how much they are now. The little sheath I made. Why? Because I didn't like the sheath that came with it. I've got some duct tape. I have 2 little zip ties back here, Ranger bands. I have a fire steel with the striker attached in it, and I have paracord, all in this tiny little package. So should I need to effect some sort of cover, so I've got some paracord. I got a way to start a fire. I also have cotton balls in here. Oh yeah, this one is cool. I forgot to say. This is a tube of eyeliner that I filled with cotton balls. There's a little string here. If I pull on the string, it's tied at the bottom to a cap. And as I pull on it, I'm going to pull the cotton balls out so I don't have to try to dig inside. So I made that way. I have electric tape on it, should I need it. So in this super small package, and I can hang it around my neck, in this super small package, oh, by the way, see this? I can undo the knot here, and I can use this washer to open up the knife handle, or on the neck side of it, I have another washer that's been ground right here to be thin enough to fit in the screws, and I can open it up. So in a small package like this, I got what I consider a decent little survival kit. But this alone, not including the sheet that I made myself, is probably somewhere around $150. So it brings me back to my point of beware of those $150 survival bags. Go buy yourself a decent knife, buy yourself a decent bag. The better quality the bag, because don't forget, the bag lugs your gear. If the bag blows out on you, you got your gear in your hands and your pockets. That's not what you want. Got it? So you don't want to be stuck with your gear like falling out of your bag. So the better quality bag you have, the better off you're going to be. You don't have to spend $500 on a mystery ranch. That's for those operators. Cool, that's what they need. You're going to Iraq? Yeah, okay, get yourself a mystery ranch. The rest of the people, get yourself a Condor. Condor makes amazing bags. They're solid. All these pouches here that I've shown you, all of these things, they're all Condor pouches. Even my H2O pouch back here. This is a Condor pouch. Beating the living crap out of this. In and out of the truck, in the back, under the seat, everywhere. Still runs. So guys, this is just a heads up. I'll continue in part 2. My battery's dying. Cheers. Sorry, Joe.